Welcome to the explainer. If you're working in a modern auto shop, getting your hands on the right technical data, well, it can make or break a job, right? So today, we're going to dive into Autodata. It's an online tool that's built to tackle that exact challenge.
Okay, here's what we've got on tap. We're going to start with the big challenge facing workshops today. Then we'll look at how Autodata went from offline to online. After that, we'll get practical, how to find a vehicle, what's in the main databanks, and we'll even do a quick walkthrough. And finally, we'll talk about the real advantage this brings to your shop. Sounded? Let's jump in. All right, first up, the modern repair challenge. I mean, it's no secret, right? Cars these days are just ridiculously complex. We're talking thousands of different models, constant updates. It's a massive headache for everyone. Technicians, service advisors, you name it. You need the right info, and you need it instantly. So how do you keep up? Now, Autodata isn't new. It's been around for a while. But man, has it changed. Let's talk about that evolution from offline to online. Okay, so a lot of you probably remember the old days, right? The offline versions on a disk. Maybe you've still got a copy of version 3.45 kicking around in a drawer somewhere. And hey, for its time, it was fantastic. But it was static. What you had was what you had. The big shift now is that it's all online. That's a total game changer because it means the information is always the latest version, constantly being updated. And you can get to it from anywhere, on the shop floor, at the front desk, wherever. Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty. A car pulls into the bay. First things first, you gotta find that vehicle in the system. And honestly, it couldn't be simpler. It's just 3 steps. You pick the brand, Kia, BMW, whatever. Then you pick the model, let's say a Sorento. And finally, you just confirm the year range. Boom, you're in. It's super straightforward. And the database itself is huge, covering tons of Asian and European models, with info going all the way up to recent years like 2022. So once you've picked your vehicle, this is where the magic happens. Autodata organizes everything into 6 main databanks. And this right here, this is really the heart of the whole system. Think of these 6 sections as your main library. You've got maintenance, which covers all your service schedules, fluids, that kind of stuff. You jump into engine and bam, there's your electrical diagrams and timing belt info. Chassis has your alignment specs, body and interior, electrical, general info. Basically, it's a complete map of the car with everything you could possibly need all laid out nice and neat. Okay, talk is cheap, right? Let's put this into practice. We're going to do a quick walkthrough on a job you see every single day. So let's set the scene. Customer rolls in, needs new brake pads. Simple enough. You've already pulled up their car in Autodata. Now you need the key numbers to get this job done right. And this is where it all just clicks. You're not hunting around for a manual. You're not guessing. In just a few seconds, you've got it all right there on the screen. The right brake fluid, the minimum thickness for the front and rear discs, the torque specs for the caliper bolts, and even the wheel nuts. It just completely takes the guesswork out of the equation. You know you're doing it to spec every single time. And that's really the whole point, as our source material says. When your techs have these parameters, they're doing the job right from the get-go. You're not just fixing the car, you're avoiding all the potential risks that come with doing it wrong. Okay, so let's zoom out a bit. What does all this actually mean for your workshop day in and day out? This is the Autodata advantage. Look, when it comes down to it, this is about making your whole operation more professional. You're improving accuracy because you're using the right specs every time. You're boosting efficiency because you're not wasting time searching for information. And maybe most importantly, you're making repairs safer. It empowers the whole team. Your techs are more confident, your service advisors have the info they need, and the shop owner can rest easy knowing the work is top-notch. So it all comes down to this. Having this kind of accurate, instant data isn't just about doing the job right. That's the baseline. The real question you should be asking yourself is, with all the time this saves, how much more could your workshop get done?